A New Year's Social Security check is coming to millions of Americans, and this update is indeed very important. But whenever we talk about Social Security, it comes with some sort of other news, and we can call it a negative news as well. But right here, we are strictly going to focus on this very important check that is coming to millions of Americans. Hey YouTube, and welcome to Credit Viral Show. Remember that New Year's is tomorrow, and this is indeed a very important event for millions of these Social Security recipients because they do have families, they celebrate with them. But at the same time, when it comes to their financial stability, they always struggle with it. When it comes to Social Security checks, of course, we all know that Social Security is a lifeline for millions of Americans, but are they going to live on Social Security for the rest of their life, or is this Social Security check is enough for them? This is the biggest question that around 70 million Social Security recipients ask every time to every administration that comes into the power. Well, some Social Security recipients may have gotten an early New Year's Eve bounce in their bank account. Remember that we are going to give you all the details about this, but one thing is for sure, that New Year's is tomorrow, and by the way, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. And we love to see your comments that you like our videos, and of course, we try to give you each and every detail that helps you navigate this worst inflation. And one thing is very important. Remember that when it comes to Social Security checks, they are indeed not enough for millions of Americans because around 5 million Social Security recipients are living under poverty right now. So what is the benefit of getting checks when these recipients at the end of the month rely on other income sources? And the problem is that they cannot even do anything when it comes to their Social Security, because if they start working, their Social Security benefit will be lower because, of course, the outdated system, the outdated rules, these are indeed damaging the financial situation of millions of these recipients. One thing is very important when it comes to Social Security, and we all need to understand that Social Security is indeed not enough for millions of Americans because they are still struggling, and the inflation is here, and we have an evidence in front of us because according to a recent report from Gallup, the prices of grocery are up by 21%. You know what it means? It means that Social Security recipients need at least a 21% increase in their Social Security payment. But instead, what they're getting, just 2.5% increase as a result of COLA, means cost of living adjustment increase. And one thing is very important when it comes to this inflation, and people are saying that we are not able to afford meals, means they're not able to put 3 meals on the table for themselves and their loved ones, the spouses, the widows, and other people who are affected by this inflation. They're asking the current administration that what is in your budget for us? Do you have anything for us? And the answers always come as, yes, we are going to protect Social Security, but they don't need some sort of protection when it comes to Social Security. They need an increase, and this is very important. Well, right here, when it comes to the Senate floor, there's a Social Security hearing where the senator questioned the Social Security Administration actuary about Social Security benefits. Let's watch this short clip, then I'll come back and give you more updates about this New Year check, as well as I'll give you the information that is going to affect your financial situation and, most importantly, your current financial situation. So let's watch it, then I'll come back and give you more details.
It's on? I guess it is. Okay, Mr. Spitalnik, the Medicare trustees report states that the hospital insurance trust fund expenditures will rise faster than income in the next decades. Can you explain reasons why expenditures are going up quicker than income? Then I'm going to give you a question I don't know that you're qualified to answer.
Sure. There's several reasons why expenditures out of the HI Trust Fund are growing faster than the income. My colleague, Mr. Goss, mentioned the most significant one, and that's the changing demographics. That as the baby boom generation in particular has been retiring, They are moving from the employed paying into the program into beneficiaries receiving benefits from the program. And so that demographic shift is the largest component of why that shift is occurring.
That makes sense. But how much are we spending, say, per 70-year-old, per 72-year-old, whatever? How is the healthcare spending per person going up relative to inflation?
On a per capita basis, spending in the Medicare program has actually been tracking pretty closely to the general inflation rates. So there's been pretty consistent increases in the recent past. In the trustees report, there is projections that those per capita costs will increase at a faster rate in the near future and into the future, mostly because healthcare costs tend to increase faster than other sectors of the economy.
That's exactly what we're trying to get at. So, but there are a few years lately that hasn't been going on, but in general, healthcare costs are going up quicker than in a general inflation rate, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do Medicare costs vary dramatically from one part of the country to the other?
There are certainly regional variations. There are differences in Medicare spending in urban areas versus rural areas, for example. But there are consistencies across areas as well.
Indeed, healthcare is a big issue right now when it comes to Social Security, and in most part, when it comes to this COLA increase, Medicare Part B premium kind of vanishes this increase when it comes to Social Security beneficiaries. Well, look at this. But those who get supplemental security income means SSI, this is very good for you, as you should get your payment for January 2025 on December 31st, means today. SSI benefits usually come on a first of the month, but when the first falls on a weekend or federal holiday, in this case New Year's Day, they're issued early, means millions of SSI, means supplemental security income recipients, are going to receive their check today, means you must have already gotten it in your bank account. And if you have paper check, then of course you need to wait because it takes around 3 to 5 business days to receive your checks. But one thing is for sure, this new year is just a day away from us, and Social Security recipients are still asking this question, that in this new year, are we going to live a financially stable life, or we are going to give billions of dollars to other nations so they can live a financially stable life, and when it comes to us, our administration never cares about us. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this whole situation? Well, if you have any questions at all, then please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer each and every question of yours. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. I will see you in the next show very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.